Well, history tells us they don't like each other, these two. It's Wales, it's England. The city of Bristol lies around 20 miles from the border, a national border, which adds the spice to this rivalry. When Bristol City go for a day trip to Wales, whether Cardiff or Swansea is the destination, things hot up. Next week, it's the seven-side feud against the club from the Welsh capital. There goes Roberts.
It's so important for Bristol City that Jason Knight, Max Bird play those kind of really destructive, combative central midfield roles. They've got plenty of attackers in the team. Those two don't need to get caught too high up the pitch. There's plenty of attack-minded players ahead of them. Do their job.
Well, there's Armstrong closing in for Bristol City. Twine! And Vigouroux gets to it. That is what Lawrence Vigouroux has been doing this season so far, coming up with big saves for Swansea.
Well, Scott Twine can't really do anymore. He's definitely onside as a forward ball is played. Beautifully timed run. It's getting closed off, but when he breaks to Twine, does so well to react quickly, Twine. He's actually gone beyond the ball, just sticks out a left boot, gets really good contact on it.
There's Norton. Ronald picks up the baton again. Trying to outwit Roberts. He's delivered that cross, but Potnik gets up. And it's dropped again to Jan Potnik, who slams it wide.
It's a really good opportunity. Maybe comes to him slightly unexpectedly. They just keep the ball alive in the box. There's a couple of good defensive challenges from the Bristol City defenders, but the ball does break kindly. Again, from this position, you have to be keeping it on target. OK, it's a bouncing ball, not under massive pressure.
And Ji Sung-om is standing over it. Delivers it towards that far post. The keeper was struggling, and he's been beaten. Ben Cabango reels away in celebration. A special celebration for him. And Swansea City's Welsh dragon roars, and Bristol City have got major problems in Wales.
Well, it looked a really soft goal to give away. Max O'Leary's complained to the referee that he was maybe blocked off or fouled. We'll have a look at it. There's somebody standing alongside him. I think it's actually Ronald. Whether he actually fouls the goalkeeper, I'm not sure that he does. There's maybe slightly an arm around him. O'Leary isn't strong enough. Get Ronald out of the way, get to the ball. And the defenders are just standing and watching. It's such a soft goal to give away. You've got to stay with the runners, got to stay with Cabango. That's too easy. But Max O'Leary, you've got Ronald in front of you. Get him out of the way. It's not going to get a penalty. Move him out of the way. Get to the ball.
Bristol City now have a corner of their own.
Well, it's been a fantastic opening quarter of an hour. Both sides really going at it. Now we've got the opening goal. It's down to Bristol City to respond. They certainly have done that. And Timon does well just to block that cross-come shot. Got to get close.
Swansea have yet to concede from a set piece this season. Twine with the corner, and that header is touched onto the post in the end. Jason Knight came flying in with the initial touch. Armstrong tried to get to it at the far post.
Well, there's two Bristol City players who should really score, because Knight gets to it in space, should be hitting the target, doesn't. And Armstrong, I wonder why he's going at this with his right foot.
There's Mehmeti, who likes to step in from the left and deliver with his right, although he can go either way, Anis Mehmeti. Well, that's problematic, and it's off the post. Ollie Cooper, a scorer last week against Coventry City, almost catching out Bristol City.
Oh, goodness me, the game could be pretty much over if this finds the back of the net. But look at the work from the centre forward, the closing down, the harrying of defenders, and he should really get his rewards.
Here is Grimes to Cooper. Cooper, fire through for Franco. Gonzalo Franco! He hit that with feeling, repelled by O'Leary. Now it's He's created room for the cross over the head of Ronald. Another nearly moment for Swansea City.
Yeah, I just wonder if Franco has his time again. Does he take some of the power off it and go for more precision? Gets into a brilliant position, works the opening, and he just really smashes it. He kind of hopes that he beats the goalkeeper. He just has a little look at O'Leary. He can really pass it down the side of him. He just belts it. I think the first half display from Bristol City will give Liam Manning hope that they can turn this around. They have done that on plenty of occasions this season.
Al stepping forward here, almost brought the ball under his spell. Here's Knight. Mehmeti through the gap. And he looks to release Sinclair Armstrong. Driving towards the Swansea goal. Sinclair Armstrong, Vigouroux makes the save. And a really good chance gone for Bristol City. There's Ronaldo at the other end.
But because they've got so many bodies high up the pitch, Swansea, Mehmeti takes advantage of that, exploits that with that accurate forward pass. I think when he opens his body up, you can see where he's looking to place the ball. Vigouroux reads it.
Bird involved. Viner. Mehmeti's on his way here. Kyle Norton was paying close attention to him.
There's the longer forward ball. Kyle Norton round on the cover, and he runs into the man, he plays the man, not the ball. I can see why Bristol City aren't happy. He'll say that the attacker just run into him, but I think he knows what he's doing there, using all his experience just to block him off.
Wells. That's Tanner. That was another important block. It spins behind for another Bristol City corner despite the protests of Cooper. Another Bristol City corner. Another outswinger. It's a firm, fabulous header. Jason Knight, the captain, with a captain's goal. This is a day for character, a day for resilience, and Bristol City have shown that. And Swansea's resistance has been broken.
Well, it's no more than Bristol City, Liam Manning deserved. They've been the better team in the last 10 minutes or so. They've forced the issue, they've played in the Swansea half. This is an away swinging corner, but just look where it lands. It doesn't leave the 6-yard box really, it's there to be attacked. It's not a big booming, arcing ball in, which is difficult to attack. It's fairly flat, it's not moving a lot in the air. Keeper can't come and deal with it.
And here come Bristol City again. Mehmeti away from Ronald. He's dug out the cross. And the header from Sykes, and Vigouroux gets down to it. He was almost surrounded, but another chance for Bristol City.
He probably deserves a little bit of luck because of the amazing saves that he's made. It did get away from him. The ball zips off the surface.
There's Pring, who's away from Om. And still going. He's still waiting inside the box here, and evasive action being taken by Vigouroux as it flicked up towards him as Viner looked to pounce and profit from any scraps. Just a proper game of championship football. Both teams went looking for each other. Both teams found each other. Jason Knight to the rescue for Bristol City, heading home the equaliser after Ben Cabango with a hotly disputed goal that put Swansea City in front. Somehow there were only 2 goals in this contest. The championship at its best. It is finished. Swansea City 1, Bristol City 1.